Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going back to the wonderful Auri. They dropped their second single off their upcoming album. The single itself is called Museum of Childhood, and the album of course is called 3 Candles and Beginnings. I really adored the first single we got from them, Shield Maiden. I've been listening to it on repeat ever since they first dropped it, and I've been so excited to check out this one. I was supposed to be interviewing the band. I know recently there have been a bunch of interviews coming out, but unfortunately I did have to reschedule due to issues with my flight getting back home in time. There was unfortunately severe weather in Philadelphia on the date that I was supposed to be flying, and it delayed the flight by like 2 hours. I only had like a 3-hour layover. I try and give myself at least 3 hours just to get through everything that you need to do when you come back into the States. That's going through TSA, that's going through customs, that's rechecking, that's getting to your next terminal. It at least takes more than an hour, and I would have only have had an hour, and I didn't want to be rushed. And so the airline that I was flying with allowed us to switch out our flights, and the only one they had was for 2 days in advance. So I did get to stay an extra couple of days with my sister and my niece, but unfortunately I had to reschedule my time slot with Auri, and I was really bummed out. I didn't take any of my equipment with me because I thought I would be home in time. I was due to fly in and then the next morning have the interview, but hopefully we'll get some more dates to chat with the band again, fingers crossed, because they're definitely people I would adore to be able to just spend a little bit of time with. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, I'm excited to check out more from this brand new album. And without further ado, let's just dive right in and check this song out together. I love listening to birdsong, like the sounds of the forest. It's already so incredibly whimsical. I love hummingbirds. Illusions lead you to their madness. Where can you lead when the earth becomes the sun? And the hand that guides you pulls you under. All that you knew now torn asunder. Breathe and child, remember who you are. Sweet memories made when you felt most merry. Oh, Johanna, that voice. Oh my goodness, this is giving me so many goosebumps, but also I really love how they're depicting Johanna. She's kind of like Mother Nature, if you will, but the innocence side of it, the beauty that a lot of us take for granted, unfortunately. Like, I personally, I need to ground myself. I need, whether that's just standing by the window, and I'm extremely lucky that we do have 4 regular hummingbirds that come in and feed, and we've got like a feeder on our porch, and I can just stand and watch them and take in their essence, their beauty. Or I just need to be outside, even if it's just for 10 minutes, and just take everything in. And what I loved a lot about visiting with my sister in Sweden is where she lives. She's very close to the coast, but also it's very lush, it's very green, and they have a lot of trees. And with that comes a lot of bird song. So if you had the window open, you'd hear crows, and I think they're called wood pigeons, and just all kinds of different bird song. And there's just something so special about hearing that. Whereas I think a lot of just don't really take that in. And I need to. I would be happy just living in a little cottage covered in beautiful flowers, surrounded by forest, and that golden light that they are using as well to enchant you, to pull you in. Especially a song about like museum of childhood, that innocence that Auri really do so incredibly well, I think, especially in this. There's also like super interesting like percussion that is happening behind Johanna's incredible vocals that is quite different, but I like it. It's that like fun side of childhood, you know, that spark of something. So pretty.
Now that you know, keep adventuring still. Your heart it goes, and the stars align for you, and one day take you home. Be brave, my child, tonight. Let's build a camp where fun begin. Our home is freedom, hidden dreamland. Your smile is shelter from the daybreak morn. Befriend your fear when darkness falls upon the seeker. Nightmares rejoin and hope is weaker. Seek out the North Star between your lungs. Dream big, become the shape of you. A cheerio who knows roads to Terabithia. Come travel within a rift to reclaim all sweet memories made when the fellows merry. As light as the summer rain. Lifted in the sand, we can dance and call laughter still. Oh, Johnny, love you remember. Come, let us surrender to catch a sunrise. Hearts still rock, young and free.
Oh, that is so beautiful. know we're like finishing out, but that build up that we got at the end, that wave of warmth just washing over us with Johanna's voice, Troy's flute, and then of course the keys from Thomas. Also that really fun percussion as well that we're getting. I just look at that smile. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. But that's how it's making me feel. It's one of those songs that you can put on, and if you're feeling dark or lonely, it's got that sunlight that'll give you that burst of energy, of happiness, of reminding you that that innocence of childhood is still alive within you. And you can still feel that. You can still enjoy the things you enjoyed as a child. And I mean, I am surrounded by trinkets of things that my husband and I like to collect. We call it like our nerdy shelves, or like our nerdy side. But honestly, like if I was a child and I was able to collect all of this stuff, it would just make me so happy. I'm not materialistic at all, but just it would make me feel, I don't know, just so happy that I am still enjoying this sort of things as an adult, and that I'm not taking that away from myself. You know, I think a lot of people tend to distance themselves from maybe enjoying things like Disney, or I don't know, like, yeah, let's take Disney, for example. Like, I saw a post a while ago, I think it was on TikTok, and a woman was like, Stitch is my absolute favorite character from Disney, and, or was it Stitch? I don't know if it was Stitch, but let's just go with Stitch. And she'd seen a t-shirt in a store, and was like, am I too old to wear this? And thankfully everybody in the comments was like, no, if it's something you enjoy, and if it's made for your size, wear it, be proud of it, embrace that. And I think so many of us worry about how we're perceived on the outside to everybody else, that we kind of lose that spark of magic when we shouldn't. You know, life is too short. It is too short, and we only get, what, 10, 15 years of childhood before, even then, maybe even to 12, because we get to 12 and then we want to start being treated like an adult, even though we're not. But that's just how we feel. And yeah, I'm going off on a tangent, but this is why I love Auri, because they make you think, and they make you reevaluate things at times, and they remind you that it's okay to keep that magic alive, to revisit your childhood, and to revisit things that you once perhaps have lost, and rediscover that. And it's such a magical thing. Anyway, I want to re-listen to that section again, because it's so beautiful, with the layered vocals from Johanna and that flute like matching her tone. She has like the most beautiful smile. love how the artwork is springing off the page as well. If sunlight could be personified into a song, I think this would be it from Auri. What a beautiful reminder to keep that innocence of childhood alive, to look back on it with, hopefully, with love and with joy and with magic. And this is why I love them. Because not only do they make you think, but they also make you realize that it's okay to let that inner child out sometimes, especially as you get older, and especially as I feel like the world, we aren't supposed to see as much of the world as we do, with the fact that we have the internet and we have access to absolutely all of this information on us at all times. And it might be very, very naive of me to say, but my husband and I got rid of cable TV a long time ago because we were just so depressed and so down about hearing this constant, this is happening, this is happening, this is going on, this, when in reality, like, yes, it's good to be in the know on these things, but not 24/7. You know, we still have to keep that spark alive and that magic alive within your own personal life, whether that's going to the cinema to see Superman, or, which we did, by the way, or going to a concert, or going to the lake for the day, or spring, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. There's still that feeling of bringing that inner child out and having fun, you know? I think we as a society and we as adults tend to lock that part of ourselves away when we shouldn't. We should embrace it and we should bring it out. And it's a great reminder to maybe go back and revisit some of the old movies or TV shows you used to check out as a kid, or books, or whatever, music from your childhood, just to ground yourself, to, I don't know. I just know it makes sense to me. Like, I've always tried not to lose that part of myself. I have Ariel, you know, as part of my sleeve, because she and Belle have been my favorite Disney princesses since I was tiny, and she will continue to be so. There's just, I don't know, there's just something about Ariel and about Belle that I relate to, and that I love the story, and keeping that alive for me is so important. And I love that Auri wrote this song, and I love in the music video there's that golden light just like really pulling you in to that doorway, into that magic of the forest, into that magic of your imagination, if you will. So yeah, I can't wait to hear more from this new album. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to secure another interview with them, because they're just some of those people that I would love to chat to about their music, but also just about anything, to be quite honest. So yeah, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my incredible patrons. I know it has been a little bit quiet over there. However, I will get back into making some full album reactions. You can find the link for that Patreon right here or down below in the description. But don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down below in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.